Hey, it's Jake over at Heartland Marine. I'm going to do a quick video on this Crownline 252EX. Just kind of brief walk around, let you know what we're going to fix, what we're not, and give you an overall idea of the condition. Front looks nice. Keel's not all chewed up. A couple small little scratches. It might be hard to see right there at the bottom, but not deep, so those are very minor. I got a couple little scuffs here, actually small little chips, and then a scratch. They're not very deep. We'll take a look at the rest of the boat. I don't remember seeing anything major with fiberglass showing through. Normally we just fix the stuff if it's into the fiberglass, but if there is anything else I've got to touch up while it's over at the gel coat shop, I'll have them address those. So let's see if there's anything else that I do need to get fixed for sure. A couple small little scratches here, not a big deal. A few small nicks. Again, those aren't deep, so we don't fix those. A couple small ones here. Got a little bit of area here, needs to be buffed, so a lot of this fading should come out. I've got a scratch here that's not deep, so that's going to be left alone. These are just little scuff marks, so those will actually just rub off when we buff it, then that'll come out. Few little spots on the swim platform. I'll talk with the boss. Those aren't into the fiberglass, but I got a few of them all in a little row right here. So I'll get with the boss and see if he's willing to take it over to the gel coat shop to get those fixed. And if he is, I'll have him touch up the front. Swim platform looks good. Got a few little scratches over here, little scuff marks. We're going to leave those. Let's take a look at the outdrive here. Outdrive's in, well, I'd say fair shape. The skeg guard on it is kind of chewed up, so I'll replace this stainless steel skeg. And then got a little bit of corrosion here. Not a big deal. I can have that knocked off. I'll probably just ask the guys to reshoot that with the Mercruiser paint, sand it down, just make it look a little nicer. But it's not all banged up or anything, it's just got a little bit of corrosion. So I will clean that up. A few little scratches here. One, oh no, that's not a scratch, that's just a little fuzz or something. A little scratch here, and I like to be picky on these, maybe overly picky, but at least you know kind of what you're looking at and what you're getting. A few little scuffs here. Some of these may buff out. I can't really feel them with my fingernail. May or may not. They're kind of right there on the edge. Some of this stuff should buff out, just like on that other side. This one's not going to buff out, but it's not very deep, so we're leaving that alone. All right, give me just a second and we'll run inside and take a look at the interior. All right, so here we are inside. I'm just going to kind of do the same thing I did on the outside, let you know if there's any issues and what we're going to address and what we're not, if anything. Seat's just a little dirty. It's been about a month or so since it's been detailed, so we'll do a full detail again. All those seats look nice. I do need to replace this back section, this seat here. I've got some splits on this seam and then split on this seam here, so I can't fix this as far as just like a vinyl repair, so what I have to do is have this seat recovered, which I will do. So that whole seat will be all brand new. Back seat looks nice. And this seat does fold backwards. It's going to be hard to do it with one hand, but you lift up from the bottom. So that'll give you a lounger to sit and face the water. And then it also goes back one more, and it lays a little more flat. So if you wanted to kind of actually lay out, get some sun, that's a nice feature I love on the Crownlines. Small wet bar. Got dedicated cooler storage. It's kind of nice to have the cooler out of the way, not under a seat, so if you need to get something out of it, you're not asking people to move. Second captain's chair, I always like to look at the bottoms and the corners. This one looks nice. Let's check this other side. And these do have the flip-up bolsters as well. Looks like somebody put a little piece of tape right here on this corner. I'm assuming there's probably a little cut. Yeah. One slight little nick right here. So we'll clean up the tape residue, and I'll have my vinyl guy touch that up. It's not a big deal at all. We're not going to make them perfect, but we're going to do what we can to make them nice. I need to redo this bolster. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it's just a little loose. It's not supposed to flop down like that. So I will get that bolster tightened up. Dash is nice, not all faded. Definitely doesn't look like the boat sat out in the sun and just baked by any means. Buttons are still legible and nice. They're not faded. That's a number one sign if a boat's left out, to me, is the dash and the switches, especially all the writing just gets worn off. Head compartment. We've got a full cover for it. We've got a pump out porta potty. That one's a nice option to have if it ever gets used. You can just pull up to a dock that has a pump out station, and that way you're not sitting there and just dumping it out yourself. A lot handier. Filler cushions for the bow. Bow seats all look nice. Not seeing any rips or tears. The only thing that I'm gonna need to do, it's not a must, but this little strap's seen better days. So while it's getting the back seat done, I'll ask them just to put a new strap on. Storage under this. You also have the fold-up armrest, which I like. And then you've got a little storage compartment here behind the front bench seat in front of the windshield on the driver's side. Let's take a look at the carpet. So far, everything looks nice, not all frayed or chewed up. Yeah, the carpet's in good shape. There's a little bit of wear. Actually, well, not might just been the lighting and the way the fibers were sitting. So yeah, that looks okay. So really all I need to do inside is one little nick on the captain's chair, this back seat here, and then replace the strap on the front. So real minor stuff, definitely well taken care of boat. Now on the carpet, if you wanted to replace the carpet with some newer flooring, whether it's the sea deck or the kind of woven sea deck, or excuse me, woven sea grass, I do have a contact for that, so that's an option if somebody wanted to replace the carpet. Yeah, this is Jake over at Heartland Marine. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My cell phone number is area code 816-394-8850. I've got a lot of boats in stock. Thanks.